Hi everybody, Monica Dillon here with Video Your Biz, and today I want to give my take and show you how I think you can video your business for just $1 a day. And when I say $1 a day, that's roughly, honestly, I'm thinking $365. And it's actually easier than you might think. And you might be saying to yourself, well, why the heck would you do that? Well, first of all, I think that not everyone can afford to hire someone to actually do videos for them, such as myself or something like that. But you may also just be the kind of person who likes to experiment with this stuff and new technical things, new social media. You may actually want to do this, and it would be advantageous for you. Let's say you decided you wanted to make a video every week for your business, or every time you had a sale or something like that. Well, it's going to be a lot more cost effective for you to do it yourself versus to actually hire someone else to do it. So I want to show you how you can video your business for somewhere in the neighborhoods of $1 a day, and included in that cost is, let's say you already have a camera, or you have to purchase a webcam or something like that, or a flip camera, and then maybe you get or use the included software on your computer to actually do the uploads and edit the video. So I want to show you how I think you can do it. First of all, you have to decide what you're going to video. Of course, we've talked about using testimonials. You'll find a lot of information on our website, videoyourbiz.com, where you can look at some examples that we have of testimonials and how we do it. You can do case studies where you're actually showing how your business has helped solve a client's problem, or perhaps how you're going to, how you have maybe a product or service that answers a need or actually solves a problem for someone. You can also do a welcome video. Right now, maybe you don't have a video on your website or your Facebook page, or perhaps another social media account, and you've been wanting to do that for a while. So I think having a welcome video, just a little information about yourself, and maybe so that someone can put a face with a name that would potentially become a client, that would be a great thing to do also. And then there's also the product review, where you're actually talking about a product, what a product does, what a product looks like, feels like, even tastes like, depending on what your business is. So I think all of these things are good in terms of what you can video. Also, maybe you're having a sale. We talked about that a couple minutes ago. Maybe you're doing a end of the season sale and you want to get that information out quickly to your audience versus waiting for people to come into the store. This is a proactive way of doing it, in conjunction with something like, let's say, Groupon or something like that, or even a special that you post on your Facebook page. This could get a lot of potential traction. Now, if videoing yourself, a couple different ways you can do it. You can use a webcam, you can use a flip cam, and I use the flip cam because they're pretty good. But there are all different kinds of handheld, very small cameras that actually have pretty decent quality. Some are even HD quality. So you really do have a lot of options in terms of the cameras that you use. And also there's the prosumer camera, where maybe it's not a studio or television broadcast camera, which is something that we really don't need in what we're doing. But you can definitely get a camera, especially if you look for a used one, or you look for one that's maybe just below the newest model. You're always bound to find something. And I say experiment as you go along. Use what you have. If you like what you're doing, as you can afford to, then you scale up and get bigger and better toys, and let those toys pay for themselves as you get them. So when you're doing your video and thinking about it, and you've decided what you're going to video, the first thing that you should do is to pick good keywords and a good title for your video, such that it will actually get picked up and appear in the search engines. We have an example here of some videos that we did for a client, and they're into the green arena, the renewable energy industry, and the keywords that we used were New Orleans foam insulation. If you do any kind of keyword search for that particular phrase, New Orleans foam insulation, you'll see that it's a very popular key phrase. And in terms of advertising, you see the Google AdWords on the side here. potential advertisers have to pay a pretty penny for that keyword now. But we were able to actually get a spot on the first page of Google for that term because we did these videos. And so this is free advertising for my client that continues to go on and on. As you can see, these videos were done way back in 2009. After you've created your video, the next thing that you want to do is actually edit it. And editing it, again, we've talked about what you can use in the PC. Both the PC and the Mac have video software that actually comes installed on it. With the PC, I think it's Windows Movie Maker. I think it's still Windows Movie Maker. And there's also a program that you can get that's called Sony Vegas. On the Mac side of it, iMovie comes with your Mac installed, or you can get a program like Final Cut Express or Final Cut Pro. Between these four programs, you should be able to do everything that you want to do with your videos, with the exception of doing a lot of motion graphics, which you would need to purchase additional tools for that. But for the average person basically starting out, these tools should be sufficient to help you edit your video. When you edit it, you want to brand it. You want to have your business name in it. You want to have your email address or your website. And you want to have possibly a phone number if you take physical calls, especially if you provide services. So all these things want to be in your video so that people know how to get in touch with you. Don't assume that your videos are necessarily going to be on your website or that they're going to be on the YouTube channel. Someone may actually pick up your video and embed it into their website, which is another great thing about using video and using video on social media sites such as YouTube. Your video has the potential to be picked up by other content users and publishers on the web, and that just adds to the viral effect of your video. So you want to make sure that your video is branded and stands alone wherever it is. Now once you do your video, once you edit it and actually have a finished video, you want to create some type of video channel unless you're going to host it yourself on your website. I like to use YouTube because YouTube is the second most visited site on the internet. And what we do, we actually brand the channel for you. We customize the YouTube channel for you, or whatever channel we create. We customize that so that it kind of reflects and looks like your business. If you have a logo, we'll take and use your logo. So those are some of the things that I would recommend that you do with your business if you decide to create a YouTube channel. The next thing you're going to do is upload that video. Again, with your PC, you're using, once you've actually completed it, you're going to actually create, or we call it render the video in the software that you've used. And then you're going to upload it to YouTube. Now, once you do that, what you're going to want to do as it's uploading is describe the video and tag it. We call tagging it giving it keywords so that it makes it easier for the search engines to find, and it also makes it easier for actual humans to find. Again, here's an example that I'd like to use. A client, not only did we give the video some keywords and actual keywords of search terms that people were actually looking for, but we also labeled the video. We gave it a description. We put put the client's actual URL link in the video, their phone number, and we tagged it with some relevant keywords that people might be using to actually find this particular client. So that's what you can do also. Now, once you do that, once you actually upload the video, you wait for it to actually finish, encoding and finish rendering on the YouTube or whatever social media site you put the video on. You wait for it to finish its process, and then what's going to happen is your video is going to have a unique link, and it's going to have some unique, what we call embed code. This is what you can use to actually share the video and actually put it on your website or put it in another social media site. So I want to just give you some examples of where to post and publicize your video once you have it done. You can use it as an email signature file. So for example, if you have a business where you actually, let's say, sell flowers, if you send out emails, at the bottom of your email in your what we call the email signature, you can put a link to your business. There's nothing that says you can't do that. So you can put a link to your business in your email. That's free advertising. You can also post that video on your Facebook profile or page if you participate in Facebook. You can actually embed that video somewhere on your page or profile. You can actually upload it to Facebook as well. And then you can add it to community forums or websites that you actually participate in. And if you have extra time, you want to get some extra mileage, why not upload this video to additional video sites? Now, just as a bonus, some things that you can do with this video once it's done, you can actually transcribe the video and create an additional report on it. So now you've got something else that you can give away to potential clients and customers. You can take the audio and use it as a download to your site. You can take that audio, maybe you upload it to iTunes and use it as a podcast. These are the kinds of things that you can do every time you create a video. And it just adds to the effect in the search engines and helps you to get better rankings and ratings if you've got more content out there. So the name of the game is to repurpose content and to actually get your brand, your message out there as quickly as possible and in as many channels as possible. And once you create one video and get comfortable with the process, there's nothing that says you can't create 2, 3, 4, 5, once a week, once a day, once a month, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I hope that that's helped you see how you can realistically create videos for yourself for just $1 a day. $365 should get you the software and the camera that you need. And again, as your videos become better and more refined, you can always get better tools and equipment to make even better videos once you get a sense of what you'd like to video and what you actually are comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with it or you need any help, don't hesitate to contact us at Video Your Biz, or you can find us on Facebook, Video Your Biz. Give us a call. We have several different packages to fit your budget. We can scale up, scale down, depending on what your needs are. Be sure to check out our pricings. And we look forward to talking and working with you soon. And let us know what you think of this report. Thanks again. Take good care. And this is Monica Dillon saying you can do this.